Chef Jean-Paul here, and you're watching another episode of Cookin' It Cajun. Today, I'm making a creamy Cajun carbonara. This recipe was born in Rome, but grew up on the bayou. Now in Rome, you see this recipe very simply and elegantly prepared with pasta, usually spaghetti, pecorino cheese, egg, and also guanciale. Now guanciale is the cured pork jowl. I'm gonna take some of those ingredients and kind of apply a little Cajun twist to them. Now this is wild hog andouille. I shot this hog myself. I brought it to my local meat market, bourgeois meat market, which made it into andouille. This sausage is typically used in jambalayas, gumbos, and some more traditional Cajun stews. I'm gonna take the casing off very simply as I just split it down the center. You can see it's chunky, it's rustic. You see big old pieces of fat and meat. I wanna get that fabricated or cut down a little finer to render that down into nice, chewy, crispy pieces in the end. Just give it a nice rough chop. So just a splash of extra virgin olive oil. I can go right into the pot from here. While our andouille is rendering, I want to get my water heated for my pasta. You want to have that water ready, hot, simmering, so you're not waiting on the water to get up to a boil. As my andouille renders, I'm going to use this time to finish my prep for this pasta, and it involves my eggs and the pecorino cheese. This is my preferred method, just separating the egg yolks and egg whites. I only want to use the yolks. Because these are smaller, I'm going to go ahead and add a 5th egg for that pound of pasta. I need to deal with my pecorino cheese now. Always recommend, especially in pasta making, to grate your own cheese. The grater like this will get very fine, fluffy, airy cheese grades. Use a good base right here and just get to grating. Let's start with that. We're almost there. I'm about to take that andouille out. I still have a little bit of time. My cheese and egg yolk mixture is done. My pasta water is getting hot. I'm gonna work on my garnish, which is just some very thinly sliced green onion. You cannot go wrong, in my opinion, with some thin sliced green onion. Just make sure you have a good knife and you can get them nice and stretched out like ribbons. Get those green onions set aside. What's up, everyone? Chef Jean-Paul Bourgeois here, interrupting this program to thank you for liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you haven't done so yet, what are you waiting for? We have about 15,000 subscribers going right now. 30,000 is our goal by the time we drop season 4 of Duck Camp Dinners this fall. I need y'all help, so let's get to work. Smash that subscribe button. Thank y'all. My andouille looks good. Now, like I said, this isn't gonna crisp up like guanciale or like bacon. It's going to become more chewy, like so. Just kind of squeeze out. Want to kind of keep that fat in the pot as much as I can. Once enough andouille is out of here, I'm going to add that black pepper. I don't need to wash this out. I want to save all those little tidbits, all that rendered fat I want to save, and I'm going to just add quite a bit more extra virgin olive oil in there. I'm just going to add that right into the pot. This is a heavy on black pepper recipe. So I have it on low. I'm gonna kick it up to just like a medium low, and I just wanna toast this black pepper in this fat. Toasting it, that effect brings out those oils in that black pepper. It's gonna be about 5 minutes on this heat, or until I can smell that black pepper really perfume out into that pot. Now my fires are off on this pot. Adding that water to that fat just stopped immediately the toasting of that peppercorn. So when you're ready to go, that's all it needs. We're at a rapid boil here. I'm going straight into my pot. You're really trying to get it folded in and into this water as soon as possible. Those starches are important. I like to call them pasta stock because they really do add to the sauce. I can't stress that enough. When I see people just take this finished pasta, water included, and pour it into a colander without saving the water, it's a simple, easy little trick, and it's so important when you're putting together pasta like this to use that pasta water. All right, our noodles are done. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move them over. I'm not even gonna use a colander. I'm just gonna take them right out of the pot and into this pot. You might ask, well, what are you gonna do with this pasta water, right? To add it right into my pot there. You can see now that pasta is gonna finish cooking with that water and with this black pepper. From here, I like to add my andouille, or guanciale, traditionally. Just give it a stir in. And it's starting to look like a carbonara there. And now I'm just gonna cook this until, I don't want it to be dry. I want it to have some wetness to it, but just to cook the water out just a little bit more. I'm gonna try a piece of pasta, see where we're at. We're still nice and al dente. We're well seasoned. You can see that pasta down there really emulsifying with the fat that is in this pot already. That's where you get this creaminess from. And the starch is kind of mingling together. And the way you bring that all together is with the egg yolk and the cheese here. As soon as this goes into here, I want to stir aggressively. Y'all ready? I'm dumping straight into my bowl. Aerate it. But really, look how creamy, look how delicious that is. How beautiful is that? Creamy, delicious. It's gonna taste a little bit of Cajun, which is just the way I like it. It's coated, the pasta is dressed, but it's not overly sauced. Give it a little spin. Give it a nice little onion bite. I love carbonara so much. It looks good, it smells good. You know the real test. Let's take a bite. Woo! I love a good noodle slurp too. It just floods back memories of Rome, floods back memories of working in New York in Roman food. God, I love this dish, maybe even more than the traditional recipe. This andouille just brings it up another level. That is your creamy Cajun carbonara. My name's Chef Jean-Paul, and I am out.